Alright, so ra go amogela gape ke lana go le itumedisang mo SABC3 Expresso. Jaanong kgwedi e fetileng banna ba bararo ba bantseng fa motho go gaka ba tseile loeto le lo telle go tswa kwa motse wa Tshwane go fitla ko motse Kapa ba kgobokanya madi ba thusa bana ba ba tlhokang. And they did over a course of 40 days, and we're happy to announce that the three gentlemen, Jason Knutzer, Miguel Thomas and York Scott, have finished their campaign, and they arrived in Cape Town yesterday, and they join us in studio to tell us more about this wonderful campaign that they've been part of. Firstly, gents, congratulations.
Thank you so
much.
Thanks, man.
1,600 kilometers. When you take that on board, what's the feeling and emotion that comes over you when you think you're done?
I don't think it's hit us yet.
Really?
Not just yet.
Are the muscles still in shock?
No, the muscles have hit us, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's find out more about this. The fact that you decided to do all of this for the benefit of orphans and vulnerable children. And you decided to do it over a course of 40 days. Why?
I think specifically for me it was something that I looked at in terms of planning this journey, and we talked about it before, and I think it's something biblical as well. You look at a lot of 40-day journeys and a lot of them talk about trial and suffering, and that's exactly what we went through to get to where we are now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I understand that the whole journey started when Jason, you spent some time at Home for Hope. That's a charity, and there you came up with this idea. What happened?
Well, I think it even started before that. I've had the dream to do it for a while, but in connecting, I've always wanted to do it to make a difference. And the heart is to inspire people and to bring hope. And so connecting with the charity, I spent some time with there last year at a Christmas party and just fell in love with the kids there. Incredible people, and they just look after these kids and take care of them. They've got schools, learning centers, and yeah, it just melted my heart when I met some of these guys.
Wow, and let's be real about the challenge that you took on. I mean, as we quoted earlier on, 1,600 kilometers from Pretoria to Cape Town. What were some of the challenges that you faced along the way?
Well, look, I mean, obviously there's the natural physical challenges. It's normal people would look at this and be like, that's not possible. And I guess the challenges obviously became, you know, the joints and so forth. That was quite a tough one to deal with. But on the same breath as well, there's a lot of emotions going on. You're doing something so vast, something that you can't kind of look forward to that other people have done and say, okay, how do we do this? So a lot of it is kind of pioneer, find your way. And that brings its own little challenges.
Yeah.
I must say the cold got us sometimes.
I can imagine.
That hit
Through the central
-7.
part, like, yeah.
-7 in Victoria West. That was, look, we had all our clothes on. All the layers. So, but it was good. It was, yeah.
And how did the fundraising element of the initiative work, and how did people respond to it? What's the public's response been so far?
Public's response. I think this is the start of something.
Yeah.
So we might not see the full extent of how this has inspired people, but I'm hoping now that we'll see in the coming weeks, the coming months, you know, this is something that people will look into and say, hey, listen, you know, if three ordinary guys can do something like this, maybe we can make a difference as well.
Absolutely. So if people want to be part of this, I'm assuming you're going to be doing this again sometime soon? Next year, maybe? let's not speak so soon, but if people do want to get involved and maybe support you, how do they do that?
Yeah, I think the best way is to follow our social media through Facebook, through our website. That'll be the best way to keep track of what's going. We've talked to certain people about things, looking at potentials for next year and ways to do it, potentially relay. But
yeah.
Running for hope, man.
Running for hope,
guys, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that the muscles don't fatigue too much once they realize what you've just done.
Oh, yeah.
But once again, congratulations, and thank you for helping us build a brighter and better South Africa. You've got to love that Monday morning inspiration on your Feel Good Breakfast show.